Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Now it's Fields. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. On first down, here's Love. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Now a give running right is Love. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
First down, Kansas City.
Here's Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down. Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Fields now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Score, Chiefs 7, Texans nothing. Harrison
Butker now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Working to put a drive together. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Love here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, Williams. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. as they've got it with a third down coming up. Throwing is Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Colston Loveland, 64 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Santos with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
A gain of 29 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Looking to throw. Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Operating from the gun. Fields. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
First down, Kansas City.
They turn to Love on the handoff. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
And a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And they'll accept that penalty. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Luke Kuechly. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
To throw, it's Williams. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To the air, Williams. Flush to his right. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 3 yards.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll find more on the comeback route. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
A gain of 15 yards.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Luke Kuechly. His 2nd sack of the night. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
That's complete. He gets it to Love. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss because that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
15, Chiefs 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. To throw is Fields. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Fields. Hold in here, Caldwell.
Fields pass. Complete to number 8. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chiefs.
Fields. It's completed to Caldwell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Now Fields. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. From the gun, here's Fields. He'll get this out to Love. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
To the air again, Fields. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
4th down, Fields has to have this one. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Back to throw, Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Don't jump. Ready? 5:51.
Here's Fields. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. 3rd down and goal coming up here.
It's 3rd down and goal.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And that is caught by Caldwell for a Kansas City touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point
Now
conversion.
Fields. And he's going to get into the end zone. The two-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job one was taken care of. The two-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Able to find Komet. He's across midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Colston Loveland. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Texans 21, Chiefs 15. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. All eyes on Fields. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Here's 1st down.
Kenyon Sadiq. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Here's Fields. On the move, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw, Fields. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the Oregon man, Dylan Thieneman. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game.
42-yard line.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled.
Now that's confirmation online that niggas will do anything to win. This is my first time playing head-to-head ranking, man. And you can see when somebody wide open and I throw it to the wide open man, this gay-ass nigga who tamper with X factors like he did Sadiq, when he tampers with the throw like he did at the end of the game, This fuck ass nigga just sit back and watch me 24/7. That's confirmation that I'm one of the best players on this bitch of all times, man.